Everyone, this is Sheshe coming on to make a tutorial on how I got these hearts in the center of this heart rosette or rosette heart. You can do this with any type of rosette that you make, and you can use these punches that look like this. This is the hole punch I'm using today. You can get these at any local scrapbook store or online. Here's a star, as you can see, looks like that. Or you can use a regular hole punch. And this is a screw punch. It has different holes that you can punch and get it in different parts of the piece. So I have a template that I've drawn out. You can trace it on a strip of cardstock. The measurements, you can make it any width you like. The variation of the width will determine how big your heart rosette will be. But the normal size is like 1.5 inches, or you can make it 2 inches. So it's really up to you. Or you could just make it the size of the template that I have drawn out. And that will give you a nice size like this. Okay. So I'm going to get started here. The length of the strip will be 12 inches long. And then I'll go over how to do the different holes that you punch with the heart. And you can get a look like this. Okay, and then I do have some other tips on how you do the round ones. You can use like a paper punch like this Martha Stewart one and get some more decorative looks. So these are just some ideas of how you can get some really cute designs and get more dramatic looks. But I just thought I'd come on and give you some ideas. Okay, we're going to do this the old-fashioned way. So what you do is take your 12-inch strip of cardstock or scrapbook paper. Mine's a little thick right now. So you're going to fold it in half. Now the template that I have provided, you're going to trace it on like some type of cereal box or cardboard. And you're going to take the fold line and you're going to trace it, since it's really hard to draw on your own. I've taken the liberty of drawing it out. And take a pencil mark and trace it on the back of the paper like that. Now we're going to do something different this time, so if you want to just kind of fast forward, if you know how to do all this, that's fine. So you're going to cut this out with a pair of scissors. You don't need any die cutting machine, so that's cool. Like I said, this is folded in half, so you're doing it the old school way. Like I said, I've had tutorials on my channel even recently on how to do this, but I'm just showing you some different looks that you can create with your rosettes. And it doesn't have to be a heart rosette, it can even be the round rosettes if you want just a basic rosette. Now what you'll also need is a paper puncher. It could be a hole puncher. I have this heart puncher. As you can see, it's the heart right here. And I'm going to show you just a different look for your rosettes. You can use stars, anything you want. Okay, so when you're done, it's going to look like this. Okay. All right. Now you'll need your scoring board to score some marks. I recommend you score it first because it just makes it easier for you to punch out the pattern that I'm going to show you. Okay, so we're going to put this on the straight edge and score it every 1/4 of an inch. This is just like all the other tutorials that I've shared on my channel. So we'll just do that really quickly, and I'll just do this really fast. So hopefully you can see where I'm scoring. And you just hold it down. So it doesn't matter if you trace it out and score or whatever, it's up to you. But it's best to cut it out first, because where you're going to be punching your hole puncher, it matters. So I recommend you cut it out first, the design, so that you're not, you know, punching the wrong design on your rosette. And you don't want to start folding it before you punch either. That just makes it harder. Okay. Alright. Alright, so I have it all scored. I'm going to get my heart punch, take the scoreboard away, and what you're going to do is start with, if I can show you the lines, every second line you're going to make a punch and try to keep them in a straight line, and then when you get to the curve, move it closer to the top of the curve of your design. So even though this heart is upside down, as you can see, it's going to be okay once you design the heart. It's going to look fine. So I'm just going to take the punch and kind of punch it in the middle like that, and then keep going every other line, every other score line, and give it a punch, and then move on to the next line and give it a punch, and keep going. Okay, and then as the curve goes up, then you want to get it closer to the edge. And then see, it's starting to go up, so now I'm going to kind of move it up a little bit, and then move it up a little bit more, and then move it up a little bit more. You don't want to move it all the way up, just a little bit. Now when you get over to the middle, we're not going to punch here. We're going to skip the middle and then keep punching. And then as it goes down, you're just going to keep going every other punch, and then start going towards the middle again. It's hard to see because I'm away from the camera. It's easier when I have it up close towards me. And then we'll stop there. Okay, so that's how it looks. It was kind of hard to see with it being away from me, but that's the gist of how it's going to look when you do it. You do it better than me, but you just do it every other line, and then we'll just fold it and give it a go. Okay, and so we'll see how pretty it looks once we start folding. It's not really something you can mess up. But it was hard for me to do on camera. It's easier when you have the punch up close where you can see, and this is really far from me and I'm trying to do it on camera. So then you just start folding them. But this is just to give it a different look. And like I said, you can do any size hole puncher you want. You can even use the, I have a different punch. I'll have to show you what that one looks like and show you my other designs. But not everyone has different punchers, so I just thought I would share the basic ones that you can get. And some of the other ones are like discontinued. Here, let me go. These. This cardstock is like really thick. Okay. All right. So this is what I have once it's done, and then I'm going to cut off one end, and this is the end I'm going to cut off. And then we'll clean up the points once it's done. All right. And then I'm going to get my mat and glue everything together. Okay, once you're ready to glue the two ends together, you just get some glue. I'll try this hot glue because my other glue is just not working good today. So let's glue this really quickly, like so. And press that down and have it hold. Then there's like this little tip. Just want to cut that off so that it's even. Okay, and so that's all you need to do. And then what you're going to do is press this down so you have a perfect heart. Okay, and then everything's going to line up like so. Okay, when it's all pressed together, you're going to squirt some hot glue and press it all in and hold it to dry. Some's going to ooze out. What you can do is put an embellishment on there and hold it down, or you can put a little circle or something. It's all up to you. So I just put like an embellishment to hold the glue that's oozing out. And then whatever's oozing out, just wipe it away, because it dries really quick. Okay, so that's how it's going to look once it's done. My hot glue dries so fast. And then just wipe away the little strings. Comes out. Okay, and there you have the heart rosette, how it looks, and then with all the little hearts in the center. Let me peel this off. It's stuck to the mat, and that's how it looks. And now I'm going to show you all my other rosettes that I made in different styles. Okay, this one I used just a strip of cardstock and this Martha Stewart scallop dot paper punch, and then I used this heart hole punch, and I punched the centers, as you can see, around the center, so it looks really, really nice, and it just gave it more holes in the center. So you can do a lot with just dressing up your rosettes and making them more pretty in the center and giving them just a different look. So I'm just going to add this one to this card, and I'm not going to put any doilies or anything behind it. I mean, I could, but I just wanted to give it this look like that. And there you go. So I hope you will give this a try and let me know what you think. And here's the two cards. I'll have to do something with the other rosette hearts that I did. But yeah, let me know how you like just using the hole punch or star punch or whatever other punches to just give your rosettes, the plain ones now, another look. And have fun making them, okay? So take care and have a fabulous day.